Finally discover why you're not manifesting money. What is actually preventing you from enjoying financial freedom? If you have been struggling to take your life and business to the next level of financial freedom, I want to share with you a fabulous gift, a free ticket to my upcoming Money Manifesting Masterclass. My name is Evie Diaz, and I am a financial empowerment speaker, author, and financial trauma healer. And I am the expert on the simplest method of manifesting financial freedom. I have created a masterclass for you. During this quick 1-hour masterclass, it will be revealed to you what the subconscious limiting money scripts are that are suppressing your abundance. Imagine you learning a powerful method for breaking free and healing financial trauma and stress. Imagine you experiencing a breakthrough in your mindset by rewiring your brain to receive what you deserve and begin enjoying lasting financial success. Hello, and welcome to all my fabulous heart center female entrepreneurs out there. How is this wonderful day going for you? Today, we're going to talk about how to become a financially free fabpreneur. And if you're watching live, make sure that you write there in the chat your name, where are you tuning in from, and what are you using to tune into us? Are you on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube? Where are you? Let us know because I want to hear from you. And if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for watching. Stay all the way to the end because I'm going to offer you a gift at the end. And by the way, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I'm grateful that you're here today. And I want to hear in the chat whether you are on the replay or even if you are watching long after. I want to know, what is financial freedom to you? And what does it mean to become financially free? I want to hear from you. Please share with me there. Now, if you don't know me by now, my name is Evie Diaz of EvieDiaz.com, the expert on the simplest method of manifesting financial freedom. We call it FAB, Money Scripting Method of Manifesting Financial Freedom. And I am a financial empowerment speaker and author and financial trauma healer. And I'm excited to talk about how to become a financially free female entrepreneur. And that's why I asked, well, what does that mean to you? And I love using the term financially free female entrepreneur. And I really enjoy talking about financial freedom because I believe that we could all define financial freedom as we feel it, as we feel that it resonates with us as what we want it to be. And so because of that, I really want to encourage you to put it there in the chat, whether you're live with us or on the replay. Now, I don't know if this topic is for you, but if you're here, that tells me that you're open-minded to really looking further about this topic. And if you are, then give yourself a pat in the back because I appreciate you. Now, as we begin, I'm going to invite you to please gently close your eyes if you feel comfortable and take a few deep breaths in and out, in from the nostril and exhale out from the mouth. And I want you to imagine for just a few seconds what it feels like to be financially free. then I'm going to invite you to really hold on to that feeling, what it feels like for me to be financially free. And if you can, go ahead and write it somewhere in your journal, in your notebook, your definition right now in the current moment of what it feels like to be financially free. And if you're watching, I want to say thank you again, and I want to ask you to participate. So please go ahead and write in the chat your definition of financial freedom, because I want to hear from you. And because for participating, I'm going to offer you a delicious gift. So please go ahead and share that. Now, I'm wondering what it would feel like if money was not at play, not an issue for you. What would that feel like? If you could just feel that money flowed with joy, with ease, and with absolute certainty, what would that feel like to you? And how about, what if money no longer was a source of stress or frustration? Or what if you no longer believe that you have to work hard to attract and manifest money or clients? What if instead it felt like this sacred alignment, like that you knew is so available for you? And what if the next level of financial freedom wasn't for you to work harder? It wasn't about you having to work more hours, get more clients, or get the new best marketing strategy, tactic, or tool. What about that? What do you think about that? What do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? I want you to breathe in. I don't know where you are today in your journey of entrepreneurship, in your journey of financial freedom. But if you have just watched and landed here, there is a reason for that. And it's no coincidence, because I don't believe in coincidence. There's a purpose beyond what we may be able to tell right now. And perhaps it's because somewhere deep within you, you know that something inside of you is saying you deserve more. You deserve more. You are worthy of more. You have a bigger light to shine, and you're ready to step into that boldly. And if you're a heart centered female entrepreneur, then I want to tell you that you are ready to step into your next level of financial freedom. And this today is your reminder. Now, whether you had your eyes open or closed, it doesn't matter. What I want you to be aware of is that if you don't already have clarity, you can gain clarity about what is blocking you from manifesting the financial freedom that you are worthy and deserving of. Now, perhaps you are doing everything you can, and perhaps you feel a little bit frustrated because you're working so hard and you've taken all the training, you have all the letters behind your name, all the certification, all the licenses, and you work and your work is good and people love it. And yet you're not seeing the results that you want. And you're not seeing the results that you thought you would have by this time in your life. Now, I know how you feel because I have felt that way. And as a matter of fact, did you know that most heart centered female entrepreneurs like you and like me struggle because they think they're doing something wrong, because they think they have to figure it out by themselves all alone. And that is not true. And that lie, along with so many other lies that we hear from past limiting experiences, is what could be hindering you, keeping you stuck, and not allowing you to move forward and become the financially free fabpreneur, as we call them around here, that you are meant to be. And you don't have to struggle. You don't have to work any harder, and much less hustle harder. For a long time, I used to sing the song, Every Day I'm Hustling, Every Day I'm Hustling. And I really sang that song to make me feel fun and okay and compassion for myself. And I really thought that I had to hustle. And the truth is, you don't have to hustle harder. You don't have to work harder. Instead, what you want to do is heal deeper. Did you get that? You want to heal deeper. Healing is a journey. Go ahead and write that if you're taking notes, and I hope you are. Healing is a journey. And yes, while the journey to heal financial trauma and learn how to effectively deal with the financial stresses of life is a journey, because it could happen, and it does happen at any moment, right? We have tools to allow us to come out on the other side healed, as well as come out through any financial trauma or any financial stress. And by the way, if you don't know by now, they are different. Financial trauma and financial stress, these are two different things. Of course, financial trauma, as you may know by now, is experienced at a deeper level where there may be deep wounds that need to heal. And a lot of the financial stress that we face may be due because there's still some residue scars left from a life lived in scarcity. And that doesn't have to be your conditioning anymore. That doesn't have to be your situation anymore. You don't have to believe the lies that society may have told you, or the lies that your subconscious mind has repeated in your head. I'm sorry to tell you, but we have been sold a lie that financial freedom only comes after we work hard or we prove ourselves or we do a series of things. No, financial trauma and financial abundance and transformation in the area of financial freedom and financial trauma healing can happen in an hour, in a day, in a week, in a month, as fast as you get aligned with your true identity as a financially free fabpreneur. And you can become that. And I'm here to remind you of that. So, first of all, I'm here to remind you a couple of things. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You don't have to do any more than what you're doing. You don't have to work one more hour. You don't have to work on doing things that you do not like or do not love. You have choices. And I love that word choice. And write that down if you're taking notes. Choice. And consciously every morning I say and I write in my journal, today I choose to. I could write, today I choose to feel good. Today I choose to feel grateful. Today I choose to create a wonderful live stream that's going to impact the people or the person or the woman that is looking and attracting me into their life, because they are looking to heal, because they are looking to experience a breakthrough and a transformation. So, right now, today, you can choose to become your financially free self today. You know, that's why one of the things that I like to share and teach inside of my FAB money scripting method is the whole concept of how to go within to create out here, because we create from the inside. And also, that's why today we have a special invitation for you to join us, because we're opening the doors to our membership for Heart Center female entrepreneurs, speakers, authors, coaches, course creators, content creators to join our fabpreneurs. And we're going to have all the details today at 5 o'clock. And that's 5 o'clock ET, which is in just a few hours. And you're invited to join us. And if you're watching this live or on the replay, you're invited to join us because it's a divine appointment. This is a divine appointment that your divine self within you, or what we call around here, your fabulous, financially free fabpreneur self, said, yes, I'm ready and I want to receive more of what I am supposed to be receiving, and I'm ready to step into that. And so today, I want to share just a little bit about the FAB money scripting method of manifesting financial freedom. First, take note that FAB, well, it stands for fab. And yes, you are fabulous, my friend. It's so much more than that. So it is feel, it is act, and it is be. So this is a process that helps you to feel, act, and be as the financially free female entrepreneur or fabpreneur that you know you're meant to be. Deep within you, you know that. And there are three sacred pillars to becoming your financially free fabpreneur future self now. And that's what we call the financially free female entrepreneurs who now have reached a level of financial freedom that they feel financially free. And it is about financial freedom. And that's what we're talking about here and your definition of it. So, first of all, I invite you to, as we began a few minutes ago, to tap into those feelings, those emotions. And when you tap into that and feel what it feels like to be financially free, as well as when you start feeling financially free, those feelings that you feel is the evidence that within you, you are meant to experience that. And so the evidence of the riches, if you will show up because, as Dr. Wayne Dyer used to say, you will see it when you believe it. And so when you begin feeling, then you begin seeing because you start seeing from the beyond the surface. And when you're able to see beyond this reality of limitations, and when you see beyond that, you are going to believe it, see it, and experience it. And so, what that means is that we have to be different. And that means that unlike most people that they wait until the money shows up, until the money's secured in their bank account, you want to begin being different today and feeling different today. So you want to feel it first and you want to choose that energy of abundance and you want to align to that energy of abundance. Why? Well, because you probably know by now that our emotions are the energetic instructions to the universe, to source, to the divine, however you want to put it. So you want to feel financially free, and then you will attract the financial freedom and however you want that to show up. You want to feel safe, and then money shows up in your life in very good ways. You want to feel free, and then life meets with freedom in your life. Does that make sense? Second step, second pillar is to act. So manifestation requires movement. And maybe you've been thinking about changing things. And maybe you're waiting for the right time, the right number, the right moment, the right sign. But what if this is your sign? What if today is your day? Financially free fabpreneurs don't wait. We move with faith instead of fear. Yes, because aligned action isn't about pressure, it's about power from within. And when you act from that fabulous, financially free fabpreneur future self, now your present reality begins to shift. And the third step or pillar in the FAB money scripting method of manifesting financial freedom is for you to be, which I've spoken just now a little bit about that beingness and that identity. So, being as your fabulous financially free fabpreneur future self or financially free female entrepreneur self means that you're free to have that identity. And that identity begins to unlock your income. And let this land on you because there is a version of you who is financially free already. And you know that. You feel her. You know that, right? And so she's just waiting for you to step into her. So she's not a fantasy. She's not your next self, right? And she's waiting for you to say yes. When you become her energetically, you collapse time. And by the way, you no longer have to wait for someday, because as you know, someday is no day in your calendar. There is no day that is someday in the week. So today is the day for you to begin manifesting the life that you deserve, that you want. So please ask yourself right now and write this down. Who do I need to become to manifest the money, the financial freedom, and the fulfillment that I know deep within me that I truly deserve? Ask yourself that now. And if you like, you can journal that. You can DM me. You can put it here in the chat. Now, let's go back to our hearts. And I want you to imagine now how your life can transform, how you can experience a breakthrough. I want you to imagine you living into that light, into that life. What does that feel like? To finally manifest the financial freedom you've been praying for, asking for, and now you've consciously manifested that. And let me ask you, sis, if you're watching, are you open minded to the idea that everything you've been praying for is already within reach? That today, this video and whatever comes through today for you is because, as you know, the law of attraction, you're attracting it to you, and it's part of your continuing journey. Yes, it is. So the question is, how open and receptive, how willing are you to step into that, to feel into that, to take aligned and inspired actions to becoming that financially free female entrepreneur, or as we call it, that financially free fabpreneur self now? If you are setting an intention, what I want to invite you is to join us today at 5 p.m. ET, Eastern Time, because today we have a wonderful event and I would love to meet you and I would love to hear all about your business, how you're growing it, and all about your intentions for the next 90 days or maybe for the rest of the summer, whatever it is for you. I would love to hear that. And what I want to do is I want to quickly share my screen so that you know how to visit my website, evds.com. And so I'm going to share with you my website now. Let's see if you can see it here. I'm going to make myself smaller here so that I can share. I don't know why I can't share it there. Let's see, share screen. Okay, here we go. Okay, so as you can see, you visit evds.com. That is my website. You're welcome to go there and look on the top. There's a lot of different tabs here. The one I'm going to invite you to check out is the one that says Fabpreneurs. And right here it says fabpreneurs.com. I want to invite you to check that out. Click there and then scroll below and you'll find our events. And I want to bring your attention to one particular event, and that is today's event, which is our Fabpreneurs Community Connections. And you want to click there, and when you click there, you're going to land here. And as you can see, there's less than 2 hours remaining for you to come here and register yourself for free today and join us at 5 p.m. So you have less than 2 hours, and I look forward to meeting you there. Once you get there, please let me know that you joined us because you saw me today online and you decided to join. In other words, let me know that you decided to take action today and that you are ready. And then feel free to come share with us what is your intention to manifest and how we can help you in our community. So if you're a heart-centered female entrepreneur, a speaker, author, coach, course creator, podcaster, I want to meet you today, and I invite you to come ready to ask and receive. And today we have a very, very special meeting because today we're celebrating the wonderful women that just completed our July Ask and Receive Mini Manifesting Challenge. And I love for you to meet these awesome women, and I love for you to tell us all about your business, your solutions. Perhaps you're looking to connect with a partner, or perhaps you're looking for a client. Let us know and let's connect today at 5 p.m. So I look forward to seeing you. And in closing, I want to say thank you. Thank you for watching the live or the replay. Thank you for chatting there in the chat box. Thank you for connecting with me at evds.com. And I look forward to meeting you virtually today at 5 or very soon. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I look forward to hearing more about you. So, once again, thank you so much, and let's keep the conversation open. So, thanks and bye for now. This is Evie Diaz of evdiaz.com, with the simplest method of manifesting financial freedom, saying thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. And thank you for daring to be bold and stepping up and saying yes to the call of your fabulous, financially free female entrepreneur self that lives within you. Thank you, and bye for now. Bye.